Olá a todos, bem-vindos a mais uma das nossas conversas. Hoje vamos até longe, vamos até Istambul, na Turquia, onde temos uma conversa já estava marcada já para há uns dias, mas não pôde acontecer, mas nunca é tarde para uma boa conversa e vai acontecer hoje. Tenho aqui a banda Inhuman Depravity e connosco tenho o Murat Sabuncu. I don't know if
So
I I don't know if I tell it right.
it's close. It's close enough. Thanks.
It's cool. O Murat é o guitarrista e é um dos elementos da banda, que lançou muito recentemente o seu segundo disco. E é esse o ponto de partida ou de chegada para esta conversa, mas entretanto vamos tentar descobrir muito mais sobre esta banda que agora se dá a conhecer em Portugal, através das mãos da Gruesome Records, a nossa editora bem conhecida, sediada no Porto. Mas em primeiro lugar, Murat, thank you for accepting our invitation, and it's very good to have you here. So welcome to our talks.
Thank you very much. It's my pleasure to attend the show.
I was explaining to our audience that you are in Turkey. You are far, far, far away from us, but music brings us all together. I have a little bit of curiosity. Sorry to begin with this question, but how is Turkey right now with all this thing about the war?
Turkey is always tries to set a balance between East and West, as the geopolitical situation is it, but I think sometimes our country is closer to Ukraine side, sometimes Russian side. When we want to get weapon, we are close to Russia.
Yeah, you are not in a very easy position. I read somewhere that the first label of your first record was Russian, right?
Yeah, that's right. Coyote Records.
Yeah. Because the fault for everything that's happened is not of the people but of the government, and they have very, very good people, very good bands, and very good underground in Russia. And I began with this question, so to demystify everything and to say that this is about music, this is about people, this is about person, and as well as in Portugal, as in Turkey, as in Moscow, in other places, the underground is alive, and we are all together to bring peace to the world with our music, and this is important as a statement. Okay, now.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Beginning, the band began in 2013, I suppose, if I'm not mistaken. How did it happen? How did it happen? Because as far as I know, you are not all of you in the same town.
Yeah, we are divided into three pieces of Turkey. We live in three cities, and each are from I think 600 kilometers from each other.
Wow.
Far from so it's not so easy to get into rehearsals every time. So that's like a long distance relationship between the band members. But we enjoy it.
But it's always a risk, right?
Yeah.
The relationships, it's always a risk. But in going back, how did it begin?
We were all in the same city in the beginning, when it was founded, and we are two original members left from the original lineup. But this lineup also is rooted from all Istanbul, so we call ourselves a band from Istanbul. Then I'm a government official, actually. I came to Izmir for my job's responsibility, whatever it is.
And your four guys and a beautiful lady. How did you get this beautiful lady called Lucy to sing with you in a metal band? Not as a normal metal band, because you are a brutal death metal band, and it's a very unique way to sing. How did Lucy come to the band?
Actually, we didn't have her in the first album. After the debut album, we recorded with Yunus from now Gordy mentioned. He also did vocals for The Game Pretty and some other bands. Anyway, he was doing vocals for us. After the album came out, he left the band and he offered Lucy as an alternative. So we owe him to have this beautiful lady in the band. And now she's in Ankara. She was also originally in Istanbul, but she married and went to Ankara.
Yes, I saw the video of her singing at her wedding.
Yeah. That was cool.
And tell me, did she grab the microphone immediately and began to sing like she sang right now?
No, it was all planned actually.
Because she's a very strong lady. The power that she puts in her voice, it's very, very strong.
Oh, I can accept your comments for her. We find her very strong, and she does the way the music needs, this type of music needs actually. Yeah. Not less, not more, maybe more.
Yeah. No, she does it. She does exactly what she's needed. And if somebody heard the songs, perhaps at the beginning they don't understand that it's a woman, and then it's very curious to see. But she's a lady. Yeah, she's a lady. Ladies can do the same as men and sing in a death metal band also. This is very cool. And the name of the band, where did it came from?
Also, Yunus had found it. It's more like of a typical death metal band name, actually. You know, it's very familiar. It's like a generated one, we can say. And it doesn't have any original from any kind of movie or I don't know, other references. It just came from let's make a death metal band, and maybe it's like a death metal band. Yeah, that's the short story of Inhuman Depravity's name.
Concerning the type, the gender of music, you never thought about another gender of music? You're stuck in brutal death metal and stay there, or it was an evaluation of the sound until you sound like you sound today?
I think it has changed a lot, because there was a huge gap between the first album and the second one. Because of the reason, the long distance relationship I told you about. So we changed somehow, and it was more like a technical brutal death metal in the very beginning, but now it has changed, and I think also our label, which your t-shirts on, that's cool. Names us like old school technical brutal death metal, everything, let's say. And I totally agree with it, because we have also old school elements now added to our music, besides brutal death metal, and a little bit technical also, I can agree on. It's like Turkey's position I told you about, like a geopolitics position I said between East and West, and it's also our recent music is like a bridge, I think, between all subgenres of, let's say, death metal. So it has changed. I guess.
And if I ask you now the main influences that you have right now concerning this new record, could you tell me one or two so the people that are listening to us can understand a little bit what we are talking about, the sound that we are talking about?
Yeah, you want a band name as a reference?
Yeah, one or
And,
two.
I see. We have actually four of us have different tastes. Our drummer Eren is more into black metal actually. I'm more into American type death metal, especially Suffocation. I think is our what do they say, intersection point about music. Ertuğ is more into more newer stuff, our bass player, and Lucy is like mine, but she has also tasted European type of death metal like Gorefest, Severe Torture. So it's all the mix about our music. I told you in the previous question, actually, it's also a mix of the bands.
Of very influences,
but
right?
I can name, Suffocation. Well, Severe Torture is also, as I mentioned, is closer, I think, to what we want to do.
Murat, is easy for you to have a band like this in Turkey?
No, but I don't know. I haven't lived in other countries, so I cannot, compare with the other countries actually. But we are close to Greece by distance, and they are much more active in all subgenres. But Turkey is not like that. We have a good scene. It's reducing by numbers, but getting higher in quality, I guess. I mean the audience. That's getting better. But in certain types of genres, we have good bands, let's say. Not good bands, but popular bands. It's all about brutal death metal is popular in extreme scene in Turkey.
Do you have, in Portugal, we have small clubs where the bands are normally go to play. Is the same in Turkey, in Istanbul?
Yeah, that's right. That's right, but fewer clubs. Istanbul, I can talk about Istanbul. It's a crowded city, with 20 million people.
Yeah, very.
It's a megapole, but according to this number, we have so few clubs like that playing heavy metal or death metal all the time. So it's not easy actually in Turkey to do. 7 years has passed from our first album for the second one, so it reflects also this reality.
Yeah, the difficulty to do that. We are speaking about, I have to read the name, it's called the Experimendead. No, I knew I was going to wrong. The Experimendead.
That's right.
Okay. Tell me about this title, so hard for me to say.
We have set it for you, hard for you to say. No, just joking. It's a made-up word, actually, to tell about the concept of the album. We got around the main theme of the dead by experiments, let's say, the deadly experiments and the victims of them, and also who got them go further, let's say. So it is made up from this concept name, experiment and death colliding.
But you know that is not an experience, it's a final.
Yeah.
That's the cool join of those. Yeah.
That's the only reality, actually.
Yeah. The album has eight songs. Do you think this album you are getting closer to a specific sound of Inhuman Depravity? Do you think you are
Yeah.
more? Do you think so? Mhm.
Yeah. I think so. I think we are finding a sound of us, a particular sound of us, and we will, I think, go from this way. Yeah, this is the way we want to go.
Mhm.
I mean this combination of the other subgenres, and I think the other albums will be in this way, but I cannot say certain things as so much time passes from each
Mhm.
other.
Yeah.
But I hope the next one will not be 7 years,
Not
maybe
so
half
many
of it.
time. Not so many years between the records.
Yeah.
I told yet that the album has 8 songs.
Yeah.
Do you have any connection between them concerning the concept that bring the album to life? Do you have any connections among them, or they live separately?
No, we have a connection about it as the deadly experiments I told you about.
Mhm.
And let me give an example. One is telling from the experiments of Nazis,
Mhm.
and the other is in a sorry about my English. Sorry, it's a true lead story, lived in a gallery, an experiment, an artist, a contemporary artist has applied to the audience. So they are all different. They seem all different from each by story, but the common point is that they are actually some deadly experiments made to the other people, sufferers.
Can you explain all the process that you went through with your colleagues in order to give birth to this record?
We we get together so frequently, I guess,
Mhm.
to
But
talk about these
did
issues.
did you had separate tasks? You are going to write, you are going to whatever, and then
Ah,
mix all, or how did you do
yeah.
that?
Okay. I first, generally me, actually, bring a template
Mm-hmm.
about the music, compose some, get the riffs together, and bring a template about it, a skeleton of the music we want to do. And we all mix it together in the studio. In every site, every member says their idea about it, and we want to change it to evaluate it until the time, yeah, we see that this is okay.
And the lyrics. Who's the responsible for the lyrics?
I'm responsible for the lyrics.
You're the one. You're the one.
Yeah. For the lyrics, it happened like that. But of course, I was open to the ideas of our members. And actually, our drummer, has found the name for the records. So we have all, we say in Turkish, salt, a pinch of salt in the soup. Like that. So it's all contributed for by all the members.
Mm-hmm. And now for you to have a rehearsal and to be together, you have to do it online.
We tried it once. Actually, we tried it once via
Didn't
software.
work.
Yeah, it didn't work. Yeah, I can turn back to the question: is it hard for you to do this all in Turkey for internet connection? Yes, of course. We have low internet connection according to the European countries, so we couldn't do it online. So we got back together in the studio every time, especially in the pandemic area.
Yeah.
We wanted to figure it out, but it didn't work for us. Yeah, we should have seen each other lively physically. We should feel the air.
Yeah, during the pandemic, you had to stop also, right?
Yeah, we actually we recorded in the pandemic,
Mhm.
but we recorded drums 6 months after the guitars, and
Okay.
6 months after we managed the vocals, because Lucy from the first sufferers of COVID here in Turkey. She has found the COVID in Turkey,
Poor
actually.
girl.
Yeah, and it was severe for her, so she couldn't make it up for, I think,
Yeah.
4 months or 5 months to get her voice back. So we recorded during the pandemic, but pandemic was long, so the recording process was long for us. Yeah, we evaluated that period like that.
Did you record in Istanbul?
For basses and guitars, we recorded them in our home studios.
Okay.
I mean home studio, a sound card and guitars. I mean like that, not a complicated one. We recorded the drums in Istanbul. Yeah, that's right. During 2020 summer, and recorded also vocals in Istanbul. Yeah.
Istanbul. And how did you get to meet the Gruesome Records?
Yeah, it's a different story. Yeah, we had sent actually promos to the other labels. We first tried the big ones, and they were all full with their calendar, with their schedule.
Yeah.
Then we thought that why don't we do it some other way, to more passionate labels find.
Exactly.
And yeah, passionate about it. I think we found the most passionate one
Yeah, they are.
about music. Yeah. And we have also become good friends, and we are really pleased. I think we could not be more pleased than this to work with them. So by mail, I just sent the promo and no, the full album, I guess, and they replied us positively, and we got together. Yeah.
Nice.
First our schedule didn't match. We wanted to have it earlier than it was released, so we couldn't arrange it. But after that, I resent them message and got with contact with them after all. So we got together, and it was perfect for us.
It was perfect. I don't have a picture of the record here, but the cover, it's very impact. Who did that cover?
Yeah. We're also pleased with that.
Who's the responsible for that cover?
Yeah, Kirill Semenov from Russia was responsible. We were trying with Gruesome Records, Nuno and Alvaro, we were trying to find a better one than the previous template we had for the cover. So Kirill's works got our attention, and our label has got in touch with him, and we told about the concept, and we told about we gave the lyrics and what we want to do, and gave some references of his old works, and he created this masterpiece for us.
This creature, he created a creature.
Yeah. This creature represents well all the Experimendead I told you about. All the sufferers. So we are also pleased that he got the message so quickly, and I think replied within 3 or 4 days with this creature. Yeah. So we were very pleased about also his speed about it. So everything went well. And also Lucy Farah, our vocals, is an illustrator. So she managed some edits on the first. It was black and white in the very beginning, and Lucy had some filters. I don't know extra.
Now it's more the final result is more impact, because we are used to black and white, and then when we have like that color a little bit strange, it's what
Yeah.
it looked like. Is dead? No, it's not dead. It's not that. No, is make us think about the creature that is on the cover of the record.
Yeah, he's in the middle of the experiment, so more dead,
exactly.
more alive.
Yeah, more dead, more alive. Exactly. He's in the limbo.
Yeah.
Kind of a limbo.
Yeah,
Did you have yet the experience to go on stage with this record or not?
No, not yet. It's very fresh now. It is released in 9th of September.
Yeah.
So it's only 1 week, but we try to manage now about the first concerts, first shows.
Would you like to come to Portugal?
Yeah, of course. Do you want to work with us? Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Cool then. Yeah, we would like to.
What do you when you go on stage, what can we expect as an audience to see the band on stage? How do you react on stage with your music?
We react like we are playing death metal, actually.
You give it all.
So. Yeah. We give it all because we enjoy it all. That's the point. We like to be on stage. We are doing this music to be on stage, actually. I don't mean to show our ego or some. No, we want to share the same atmosphere with the old metalheads around there. So that's the point for us. So we give it all on the stage. So you won't regret that moments with us on the show.
Okay, we have. We are going to say to everyone that's listening to us right now, please bring them to Portugal so we can check this live on stage.
Cool. I can say it also in Portuguese if you want. How is
it? Exactly. Malta, olhem para a banda e tragam-nos cá, que é para termos a certeza que ao vivo são tão bons como em disco. I said the same exactly, but in Portuguese, so everybody can understand.
São tão bons, yeah.
Exactly. Murat, do you? I suppose that you are the head of a musician, never stop. So I think perhaps you are working or thinking about a new record. I know this is too fresh, but I suppose you have some ideas on your head for another record?
Yeah, that's right. Because when we read the reviews or when we get the reactions about this album, we are getting more and more enthusiastic about the next record. So I think that won't be so late. I have already written one song, approximately, let's say. So we are thinking about the music.
You were speaking about the reviews. Were you expecting such good reviews as you have been had until now?
Almost, let's say. Yeah, it is more than we expect, actually. But we knew that this will be a good opus for us, because it is, let's say, purified through time for us. So we were expecting good reviews, but we weren't expecting to get good reviews, so well reviews from big magazines like that, from Metal Injection or some other metal.de, etc. So we are very pleased about it.
Yeah. Now I think for you the sky is the limit, right?
So.
Murat, I hope to see you in Portugal very soon.
Yeah, we hope to.
If not this year, because it's almost ending, we have very cool metal festivals in Portugal during
Oh,
the summer. So I think it would be a good opportunity for you to come to Portugal and show the band and this album. Congratulations for your work. And
thank you
once
very
again,
much.
thank you for being here. And I hope you have many, many, many success, you and your fellow colleagues from the band. Thank you,
Thank you.
Murat.
Thank you very much. And thank you for this interview and getting us more known in Portugal. And we really wish to come over there and play and share the same atmosphere with all the metal maniacs over there.
We'll
Thank
be
you very
waiting
much.
for you.
Thanks a lot.